104.1 KRBE.
Let's go. Good morning.
The Rula and Ryan Show.
With Eric.
It's about to get all stupid up in here.
Hey, sleepyhead.
Featuring Special K.
Nobody asked you, Kevin.
And Sam.
You've waited long enough.
How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Rula.
Macaroni cheese hot dog.
Ryan.
I am the worst DJ ever.
With Eric.
We're the champions of the world.
104.1 KRBE.
Good morning, and welcome to the Rula and Ryan Show. You've got everybody but Rula here this morning. Oh, and Sam's on maternity leave. It's the boys this morning.
Morning.
Sausage Fest 2. Yeah, you got Eric, Special K, Ahmad, and myself. And we got a lot in store for you. And oh my God, did you see this prize we've got this morning?
Yes, because they're coming in at 8 o'clock. That's when we're going to give this prize away. Read this list, Ryan. All right,
Yeah.
here we go. We need to do that. There's a guy that when I was a kid, he did micro machines. This guy talked really
I
fast.
can't do that. The fast-talking guy.
I mean, don't do it because I want people to hear what this
Your
awesome
chance to
prize
win an
is.
ultimate holiday prize package to Moody Gardens that includes a one-night stay at their hotel, 2 tickets to their holiday fantasy stage show, 2 Iceland tickets, 2 tickets to the painting and enrichment activity for the Penguin, 2 value passes for all attractions that are open all day, $50 dining credit at a cafe in the park, and a round of golf for 2 at the Moody Gardens golf course.
And the thing is, the painting is with the Penguin, not for the Penguin.
Yeah.
So you actually go in there,
Paint with the Penguin.
and then they bring them out to you. You're in this room, and they get their feet with the paint that doesn't hurt them.
Yes, and they walk
and
on
then
it.
they just hop on it. It's so cute.
It really is.
It's the smell is different. You'll notice the penguins aren't as cute as we think they are when it comes to smell.
They have, like, I was lucky enough to hold one. I think you've held one, haven't you?
Many times. Then
They're
Will and
oily.
I did that. This whole the painting where we went in
Oh,
there.
I didn't know that.
There's like a special room you go in. It's colder, and then they bring them in. But man, you can because you go in the back. You don't.
Was it
Just
something y'all just wanted to do, or you took the kids?
I was at the kids. It was like
Okay.
it was like a pirate theme. They had a pirate ship and stuff. Kevin
Okay.
probably went to that years ago. I don't know. It was a whole pirate thing. And the pirate come around and say, "What's your pirate name?" And my daughter was Ariana, so that was easy.
Oh, nice.
Ariana.
Yeah.
It's like, she could do it easy. Eric wasn't that easy. Eric. It didn't work. But, no, Moody Gardens is awesome. They're going to be in here at 8 o'clock to talk about all the stuff they're doing this July. July 1st. Man, this is my anniversary, guys. 18 years today.
I thought you were getting a summer cold. I think you're
No.
getting choked up.
Yeah, I'm just like, wow, I can't believe it's been 18 years.
My God, it just goes so fast.
I was like, where did time go? It's crazy.
Older
That-
you get, the faster it goes.
And she was sleeping, so I didn't really want to wake her up, and say, happy anniversary.
Oh, she would have been okay with that.
I don't I
She
just
was
gave her a kiss
okay,
on the head.
loser, get away.
How about we just
Leave me alone.
call her up on the phone and
Yeah, see that?
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
do you have any big plans?
Nothing.
No.
No, we were together we did the Bahamas stuff and with the family and stuff. Just hang with the kids.
I think when
She's
you
not feeling well anyway, so that's
Yeah.
why.
when you hit
on the
20,
weather.
that's when you have to do like a big deal.
Yeah, 10.
That's
we
a
went
big number.
Went to Napa at the 10-year anniversary,
Oh.
and they haven't done anything since.
I know. I remember on my last year anniversary, you were like, once you get up there, you don't really care about all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. You're just happy to make
Right,
it work.
Right, right.
It's like it's like people that celebrate. Hey, this is our 1-year anniversary. The first time we kissed.
Yeah, I don't do
Lord.
that. I
Oh,
don't.
I know.
Remember that we dated over here? This is our 14 month. What 14 month? What the hell's that?
Yeah.
It's like
6 months.
It's like people with their babies and they say they're like, 36 months old.
That's the number that was in my head, too.
I think I'm like
really?
I think I'm like 10,000 months old or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
I don't know.
If you added up what your months are, wasn't there something that did that? It tells you your minutes. I gave you guys.
Oh, you gave us
Oh,
the
yeah.
website.
Remember that
I
website?
forgot.
Man, it told everything about us, like up to the minute, how many minutes you were doing this, and this. Because they always say we spend like 7 years of your life on the toilet.
Which is crazy.
Oh, I bet you I got
know.
more time than that.
Yeah, you're a man. So
That's my sanctuary.
if I'm doing 6 hours a day on my phone, man, how many years am I knocking off there?
Have you ever gotten so involved on your phone that even though you're done, like say you had to go number 2, you're already done pooping and you're still sitting on the pot just playing on the phone?
Yeah,
That's bad for you.
I know it's bad for you, but have you ever been guilty of it?
I'm sure we all have, but since I have
I'm like, wait a second, I finished doing this like 10 minutes ago. Why am I still sitting on this
Ever
thing?
since I got a colon doctor, I know better not to do that.
Right.
You're actually just supposed to leave your phone in the other room, and that way it doesn't distract you.
But you gotta need something to read.
Yeah. I actually have paper magazines in the bathroom.
Really?
Wow.
Yes. Well, they're gifts. Like, for some reason, every
For people
birthday,
to go? You give gifts?
No, they don't take them. Like every birthday or a Father's Day gift, like my daughter will buy me like, oh, here's like a Star Trek magazine or something silly that I like. And I've got a stack of these magazines. I just keep them in the bathroom. And
Where do you put them? I'd be worried about splashback.
Oh, they're far away. It's
Okay.
like, and there's a water closet as well. It's not like it's just sitting right next to the
that's
toilet.
What I thought.
Yeah. Hey, there's an interesting article, but there's a pee stain on it. I can't see.
Well, I mean, it has to be close enough to be within reach.
Right.
No,
That's what I
but
was
what I'm
thinking.
saying is, like, you pick up the magazine when you walk into the, hey, I got to go do my business.
I'm gonna be here for a while.
Well, I see magazines is at the airport. And even the airport now, remember even 10 years ago when you're in the airplane, they wouldn't let us turn our phones on until we took off.
Oh, I know. And why is
That's
it?
the only time we had to read I'm like, I have to, I'm bored. Then I'd get an Us magazine or a National Enquirer.
Because we cannot just sit there silently doing nothing.
No,
It will drive us nuts. It's human nature now.
I've been taking that on my Xanax like 40 minutes before I'm bored.
How are you even awake?
And then
few
when
times
I'm
I've
about to
taken
take
that.
off, I fall asleep, and then somehow I wake up right when the food and soda beer trays come
Nice. You sensed it.
by. I don't know how it
sniffed
happens
I
every
wait till
time.
after that, after I have my drinks, then I fall asleep.
But then you only got like an hour left.
Sometimes I'm about to have 10 hours.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
what time do you leave?
Doing a European trip.
My plane to Amsterdam today leaves around 3:30, and I thought about taking a sleeping pill. Maybe after I eat dinner. I have the United Club.
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh,
have
you're in
that
the United
card
Club?
now. But it's a United/KLM flight, and the KLM flight leaves out of D. There's no club in D.
There's none.
No,
There's none.
no. It's like it's in every other terminal.
How's
but
that
D.
possible?
I know, and it's an international terminal, so I'm going to have to be terminal crossing this
Yeah,
afternoon.
go to sea anyway. Get as
tell
many
ya.
drinks as you can, and yeah.
That club is awesome.
I
I mean,
know.
they always have like nice food there, and you
I
get
gave
the
him
drinks.
this device for his head when he sleeps,
It's a neck wrap.
a neck wrap, and I used it when I went to Europe a couple years ago.
It keeps your
But
head
you were
from
wearing
falling over.
I
You
saw a
said
photo
I
of
wore it
you-
wrong, but it felt comfortable to me.
So I don't know because I gave it to my nephew and he used it and washed it. So I don't know if he put it in
I
sideways.
think he put it in sideways, but
It's made so like right when you sleep, straight up to your left or right, it'll support your neck, so you don't just like
my problem is my head falls down and then I wake up. Ugh.
forward.
Yeah,
Yes.
mine doesn't fall left or right; it falls forward because the seat never goes back far enough, and then your head goes.
So you almost need like a helmet.
right.
A wiggle helmet.
Weight on the back.
I need
Yeah.
something. Yeah, you know what? My little brother told me a trick where you can wrap a belt around the seat
I
behind.
think you're gonna hang yourself, dude.
No, you put it around your forehead and you wrap it around the seat back behind you, and it holds your head in place and keeps you from
know what's
falling
gonna-
that's not
forward.
going to be
No.
kind of like disturbing to the other
Right. You
passengers
look like a
walking on.
mental
It's
patient.
going across their screen.
Yeah.
Or you start snoring. That person's like, "I'll fix this."
And tighten it.
Loosens it so it slides down your throat.
Oh, and then he's dead.
Yeah.
He went to sleep forever.
Like a movie with Schwarzenegger. Remember he killed the guy next to him. He broke his neck, and then he snuck out. Oh, Commando.
I know. Is that what it was?
that.
Yeah,
what was
'cause-
his pun that he did afterwards?
Oh, what did he? Oh, yeah. He had some
He
joke
always
about
had a
the guy.
pun after
Yeah.
he killed somebody. Like, he hit
Said
somebody
something
with a
about his friend
harpoon.
sleep, and he put a pillow over him, and he put his hat. The guy had a big Panama Jack hat
Uh-huh.
down, and then he snuck off the plane. Yeah, and he said something about him. I always had a
Always had like a one-liner or something, like a harpoon goes from, he's sticking around.
even in Fubar he does. His
Oh, he
puns.
does?
They even make jokes about it, like that's your thing. You were always so good at it because he was kind of slipping.
Uh-huh.
It's like I couldn't even think of anything now.
The video I saw yesterday, it was 2 days ago I saw this video, and I'm sure you've seen this viral clip. Somebody recreated Weekend at Bernie's, and if you've never seen this movie, I think it was early 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So this evil boss of theirs dies, and they go to his resort, his house in the Hamptons, and then they throw a party. So they had it spot on. It looked like Bernie. It looked like the two guys. And they invite these girls over, and the first thing they do, walk in, and are like, "Oh my God, there's a dead man!"
Oh yeah, I showed you this Saturday Night Live.
Was that what it was from?
Yeah, Andy Samberg and then Kristen Wiig walked
That was
in.
you who showed me.
Yeah.
I'm telling you your own story. I hate when I do that.
No, but I forgot about that. Yeah, because real life, I think we know what a dead body looks like
Or smells like.
By the way, before we break, Kevin, you see the text?
I do, and people are saying that there's a KLM club in Terminal D, but I have United, so I'm gonna have to walk over to Terminal E. They said it's
What's
straight
a
across.
KLM? I thought that was the band that sang.
It's KLF.
Oh, yeah.
I used to love
KLF
it.
is gonna rock you.
Enchanted, or what was it? Or Justified? No.
Justified,
Justified
and Ancient.
and ancient.
Ancient, that's it.
Off
Yeah.
to Moo Moo Land.
Yeah.
Was that Tammy Wynette? Was it in that?
Timmy Wynette.
Wow,
Ooh,
that's a
wow.
throwback there.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put it in the mix on Friday.
Yeah,
I like that.
Uh,
All right, what do you have coming up next in Scoop?
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff.
Post Malone, he is a available man now,
Oh, single.
and
He's tipping, too, again.
yeah, at dive bars in the Diddy jurors are having some issues.
Yes, I think that person. My wife even said, "Would you want to be on that jury?" And
The way he's connected?
the connections, and the money he's got.
The Diddy Mob.
Yeah, I'd be scared. So maybe that person's scared. And then the best 4th of July movies to watch this week.
huh.
And there's one that's not on here, which actually made me cry when I saw it. And you're gonna be mad at me and make fun of me. But Brian's gonna be like, you loser.
No, I won't. All right, hold that thought. We'll be right back. Weather today, it is going to be hot again. High in the mid-90s right now, 75 degrees, 6:14 on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
From Hollywood to H-Town.
Celebrity Scoop on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
Brought to you by Taqueria Arandas. Rule is on vacation. You got the boys here this morning.
Sausage Fest, too.
Yeah.
Electric Boogaloo.
Oh,
That's
that was my favorite. Electric.
Breaking
2.
Breaking 2. Electric Boogaloo.
You show me that. I got to watch it.
I actually rented that once for a birthday party. That and Rocky 3.
Dude, all you need to do is just watch a 30-second YouTube clip and you're good.
No.
That's it. You don't need to sit
Ahmad
through
would
all
love
that.
it. Ahmad loves bad movies.
I do. I'm not going to lie. I do.
All right.
What's up with the jurors, Kev?
So if you are on the Diddy jury, I guess you might be concerned that it's going to come back to bite you. There's one juror in particular that the other jurors are having a question about. They say he's a rogue juror, and they sent one note to the judge saying that juror cannot follow the judge's instructions, raising concerns about a quote-unquote stealth juror or potential nullification. All it takes is one to make a hung jury, and the judge reminded everyone of their duty and urged them to continue. So they are, and they requested clarification about some drugs moving from one hand to another. So they are still deliberating today, and we're waiting to see what happens. Who knows how long they will deliberate for. But the judge said, we have juror number 25 who we're concerned cannot follow your honor's instructions.
You know, the thing is, I think we're all pre-programmed because we watch so many movies or mafia movies.
The runaway jury.
Exactly, and we're thinking that it would be so easy to get to a juror,
I think it
to
could
influence them because it only
think
takes
so.
one, and then the case is
If you're a billionaire,
Gone.
and if you have $1 billion, you can pretty much do anything.
and
on this
Diddy
one.
does.
I mean, you could get to anybody. It's like in prison. I never thought about that, but I know people that have been extorted their family members in prison, and they have to pay like $2,000 or $3,000 a month to these other prisoners because their friends know. They go to their house and they threaten them and say, "We're going to beat the crap out of them. We're going to kill them if you don't give us money." They give it to the guards, through some of the guards.
It's all the payoffs.
And so the guards will find out who you are, where you live, tell this information, and then they have to pay for that.
Sometimes, though,
Or you
all the
don't.
money in the world can't save you. Look at Jeffrey Epstein. He got suicided in prison, and he was like a gazillionaire.
Yeah, that's true.
And the
Weinstein and stuff.
The most powerful man in the world got slapped with 34 felonies.
But
and
it takes a long time to get anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like Harvey Weinstein, everyone knew about it. Nobody did anything about it
You're right.
Correct.
until.
And then also Diddy is in the courtroom blowing kisses to the jury and
Is he really?
smirking at them. Yeah, I follow some of the press that are allowed in there, and they're detailing how he'll whisper certain things to the jury, or he'll look
Trying to work
back.
'em?
They're not allowed
and
to do that.
He'll look back at the press pews and give them a wink, or one girl, she said Diddy was mouthing to her "I know you." trying to scare her. Like, he's got some
I
influence
would.
in that courtroom.
I'd be as desperate if I was him.
like,
I would do everything and anything I could.
Remember, this is just one case.
Right.
He's got many, many, many more to follow.
Does
Now,
he? Okay, so this is going to be ongoing. This is not
Well,
the
it won't
big
be.
case.
I mean, if they find him guilty and he's going to jail for like the rest of his life times 3, they're probably not going to worry about
What if he's not good?
prosecuting
Say he
all the
wins
other
this,
ones.
He leaves, then he has to go back to jail again.
I guess
Sit
so.
there for another
Or
case,
he stays in jail while he awaits the next trial.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because when they raided his home and took all those videos and that evidence, is all of that video and evidence being used for this particular trial, or is it other stuff coming up?
I'm sure they can have access. Say this case, and I'm no legal expert, but I say this case, he somehow gets off. I'm sure any other case that's pending, they would have access to that same evidence.
Imagine if he does the party he's going to have.
Oh, yeah.
when he
You're going to need a lot of baby oil.
Oh, man.
Took all my baby oil.
They're going to that island, Fire Island or whatever. They're going to.
Wait,
yeah.
Fire Island? No. Whoa, that's a different island.
What was that
He's
island
thinking
called?
of the Fire Fest.
Fire
Fire Island, dude.
Yeah, that's
a
something
different thing,
different.
man.
That's my island.
Yeah.
You might go there too.
Yeah, well, now we know.
Read some of these stories. I don't know.
He's swinging both ways, all
He's
ways.
gonna take
Any
your
way he
place.
can get it.
Your Puerto Vallarta might not be safe anymore.
Oh, my God.
It's going to be called Diddy Vallarta. Okay, Post Malone, now a single man. And actually, this has happened about a month ago. Come to find out, Post Malone and his girlfriend, Christy Lee, have called it quits. She's an influencer. Hey, guys, that's my job. I post on
What a
Instagram. And sources say that Malone and the aspiring influencer split up little less than 1 month ago. But no one knows whether it was amicable or not.
He's out there living life, performing, and then he was in Arizona, I believe. Or
He
where was
went
at?
he went into a dive bar in Phoenix. It's called Gracie's Dive Bar, and around 1 a.m. after closing out his concert at the stadium. So he was in there and hooking up the staff with a $20,000 tip. I'm sorry, that was
nice.
the one he did in Houston. Let's see what
I'm sure he bited the same.
Yes,
That's his thing now. I
What's
love it.
Diddy's net, or not Diddy? What's Postie's
go.
Postie's net worth?
I don't know. I'd have to look.
Let me
that
look
up.
that up real quick.
This new girlfriend looks exactly like his baby mama. He definitely has a type.
The
Really?
exact amount that he left is not in this article, but he left a generous tip big enough to help all 15 staff members pay their bills this month.
Hey,
So that was significant.
awesome.
So he's worth $50 million.
And how much?
Not bad.
He probably gets paid in Bud Light as well. He's always doing Bud
Is he
Light.
still
direct
working
deposit.
with them?
Yeah, he was doing one. Him and Shane Gillis, the comedian, they were doing
okay.
that. Remember a commercial during the NFL playoffs or basketball or something? They're sitting there. They're like, "Oh, Post, you can't drink on the commercial. They won't let you drink."
Oh,
beer."
yeah.
And they're like, "Okay, because this commercial end. Come on, 4, 3, 2, all right." And they drank, and it ends.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
it's Super Bowl. That's what it was. Okay, the best 4th of July movies to watch this week. From the best website out there that I've never heard of.
That I've never heard of. Okay, what is it?
The pioneerwoman.com.
Pioneerwoman.com.
What is this?
the
Look it up.
cooking lady.
I don't know. Is it that one lady?
It's the cooking lady. It's got to be.
They put look up the pioneerwoman.com. I don't know what that is, but they put together this list of 50 movies to watch this 4th of July week. Is it her?
It's the pioneer woman from Food Network.
Oh,
blonde
my
lady?
God.
Yes.
So she's
Wait, this-
doing the recommendations?
I guess because I do not like this. I like the top 5, but I'm just mad that the one movie that I like is not in the top.
All right, give us
15.
the top 5.
Number 5, Sandlot, which is a perfect movie for
It's a
July.
great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killing Me Smalls.
Summertime fun
Yeah.
movie. Number 4, Rocky. I've never seen the original Rocky.
Oh, yeah.
Nor have I.
It's
Me
good. It's
neither.
gritty.
Is it gritty?
It's not as polished as the other ones.
Yeah, it's like
Coming from Philly, you would think I'd want to
Yeah.
see that, but I don't like Sylvester.
for me,
Stallone.
I like 3 and 4.
Yeah, it was very Hollywoodized.
And I love the Creed ones.
the
Actually,
Creed movies.
The first Creed came out 10 years ago this year.
Dang.
Wow.
Number 3, The American President.
That's the
1995.
good one. That's the one with Michael Douglas as a widowed president,
that
and he
Annette
starts
Bening or
dating Annette Bening.
Ugh, that does not. How is that a 4th?
That doesn't sound
how's that a 4th
fun.
of July? That movie sucks.
Yeah, I don't know how it made the list.
Pioneer Woman, you don't know. Go
Is
make
the
your rules.
Independence Day on there, for God's sakes?
Number 2, Top Gun.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That is a great ending. Makes
I think
you-
Top Gun Maverick is way better.
Interesting.
Yeah, but you need to really enjoy 2. You had to go through
See one.
1 to really enjoy that.
But do you
Val
even
Kilmer.
remember 1 since it came out in the 80s?
It's so cheesy.
It's always on TBS and TNT like every other day. That and Days of Thunder. And number 1, Jaws.
What?
Oh.
Summertime.
I mean, it is a beachy movie.
Yeah, 4th of July feel to it.
But are
and
there
stuff.
fireworks in that?
But I'm mad because Independence Day is not on there, and that is the movie I cried.
You cried in Independence
I
Day?
watched on 4th of July in Ottawa, Illinois with my aunt and them.
Up yours!
No, the part that got me was Bill Pullman. He's the president, and he gets in his fighter jet. He's like, today is the day we reclaim our Independence Day. I'm just like getting teary-eyed. I love this country.
And how
I
could
love
they
America.
bungle that sequel so badly?
I can't even remember the sequel.
I didn't
Exactly.
even know there was one.
What?
They did a sequel. Will Smith did not do it. It came out
I think
like...
Jeff Goldblum was like one of the main stars.
But they
right?
already
He was.
destroyed the aliens and sent them packing.
but now they use, they focus on the Earth like 20 years later. We've incorporated their tech. It's a lot more sci-fi-y and a lot less,
Yeah, so
all the things that were in the first part.
On the list were some other things were Hamilton, Forrest Gump, Air Force One, Apollo 13, Captain America, The First Avenger.
That's a good one.
National Treasure, and then Live Free or Die Hard.
Hey. National
Okay.
Treasure I love. I'll
do
never
love
get
that.
tired of those.
I'm so mad that they didn't make more.
I know.
They
should have. They
could've.
made a
really
series.
could've.
Nicolas Cage is so weird.
Yeah, he really is. But I mean, this is just some lady's personal picks, basically.
I don't know if it's hers or like who knows, they voted
Her
in that.
staff. Yeah.
Whether they're making their
Hey, let's
muffins.
throw a list together.
It's ChatGPT.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next, you've got some audio.
Yep, we got some audio because some heroic dad yesterday was in the news, and I actually saw this in the Bahamas. I saw this ship. I'm like, because I remember staring at it, and to know it's in the news now. We got that. There's a mom that likes to spray tan their 7-year-old. We have audio of that. And a nurse found drugs during a surgery. Where did she find it and how? Wait till you hear this one, Ryan.
Oh. Why are you looking at me?
Because you're going to laugh like a little 8-year-old boy.
Okay. I think I know already. All right, we're going to hear it next on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
KRBE, The Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
All right, we got some fun with audio. Is that what you'd call it, Eric?
I don't know, but it's fun. I think it's some heroic audio, and then there's some that people are getting mad about. It's really short.
Okay.
Let's start with the big news from over the weekend. A dad jumped into the sea to save his daughter.
Okay.
She fell off. I believe it was a 4th deck.
Did you see how it happened?
You're talking on a cruise ship, right?
Someone wrote to us and told us how it
How
happened.
did it
Okay.
happen?
Well,
Because it was in the Bahamas. It was a 4-day cruise, right, from Florida to the Bahamas. That's where I saw in NASA. I saw
you saw the ship. Now they were
tons of Disney ships. I'm like, wow, a lot of Disney comes here a lot.
They were en route back to Florida when Dad put his daughter on the balcony railing.
Idiot.
Well, that was dumb.
And then she fell in,
Oh, my God.
and he said, "Well, I guess I got to go get her."
And
Did
if
it
you're
say how
4
young the girl
stories
was?
up, I mean, that's like falling 4 stories hitting the ground. I mean, that's not going to feel good.
No, it's could be life threatening,
Yeah.
but it sounds like obviously they did make it.
There's some audio of people witnessing it.
Okay.
was holding on to his daughter. The ship was moving so quickly. It's crazy how quickly the people became tiny dots in the sea, and then you lost sight of them.
It looks like it was the mother because they were escorting her across the deck. They blocked off the deck, and I just saw her crying, and I just felt for her at that moment, and I just started praying.
That was a very heroic thing that he did.
Everyone was cheering on the ship, and the quick response of Disney made a big difference.
But
So the
but what
ship
is funny is
stopped.
that everyone's saying hero, but not like Kevin says.
Yeah, he's the dumbass who put the kid up there.
Yeah, that
the
was really
video.
not smart.
Because didn't that happen years ago? A grandpa or something was holding,
That child passed away.
but
It
there was no glass
yes.
there. They thought there was
They
glass
fell
there.
through the
Yes.
window, and it was like, I believe it was like 16 stories.
Yeah, that was. He didn't go to jail, but he was about to, right? Remember they went to court and stuff.
Yeah. I want to say that was in Puerto Rico.
It was just terribly sad because you've got to face your own child, because that was his grandchild, and tell your child that, hey, I just killed your kid.
Yeah.
And this particular instance, since they were at sea and they were underway, they were able to do the. I'm going to assume they did the Williamson turn maneuver, which is where you take the ship off course a certain way and then it comes right back on the course where you were, so they can easily find you. And you could see that they dropped one of those little fast boats in there
I don't
to go get them,
which is smart. I always wondered why they don't do that.
Whenever someone goes overboard, every single person
jet ski or something,
who is out there looking over needs to be looking for those heads bobbing. It's like every time that we did a drill, every single person on that ship came to the side of the ship to look for whoever fell overboard. So there's a good chance that you're going to be found if someone sees you fall.
I wonder how they don't see the age of the daughter.
No.
It says young girl, but that could be,
they don't.
You know what I mean? That could be anything. But for 20 minutes out there,
just 20 minutes,
just being out like
treading water in the middle of the sea.
I had to go out to. They have those like things that hang out. Like it looks like a trampoline. It's out. It's got a chain out in the middle of the water. Mm-hmm. You have to swim out there because it's deep. I did that for like
a swim platform.
Yeah, for 40 seconds. I'm like,
oh yeah,
I'm out of shape. 20 minutes.
Wow. Well, it's buoyant water too. You know, that's really salty Caribbean water.
I'm glad he's okay.
Yeah.
Another audio is this is a TikTok creator. She's 2.6 million followers. This family has.
Okay.
And she brought her daughter in for a lighthearted spray tan. And here's. People are all mad about this. Like, she's 7. What are you doing?
You brought a 7-year-old in?
Here's what she said. Defend herself real fast.
Come get a spray tan with us. Giada's going to get her first ever spray tan today from her aunt. So, mind your business. It's just sugar and water. Sugar and water.
Water. It is water.
That's young people's special, okay?
Yeah,
Jersey,
that does sound like my people. Were they from Delaware?
Yep. She's a popular New Jersey TikToker.
Yeah. That we all sound the same.
Sugar and water.
Why does a 7-year-old need a spray tan?
That's what you do in Jersey.
But you got to be careful, man. You try and do stuff with kids that you think are cute. And
you get roasted on social media.
Everybody's going to judge you.
That lady tried to fire me years ago on Christmas Eve because I videotaped my daughter. Because the year before, I had this program where I can talk to Santa Claus, and he tells you if you're good or bad. And she was so nervous, and she was good. She was crying because she was so happy. It had like 300,000 views. So I did it again the next year, and this lady said I was abusing my child. And everyone's like writing comments.
Why? Because you're
she's crying.
talking to Santa?
She must be you're torturing your kid because she's watching to see if she's good or bad. And for her to be this upset, I'm like, she's playing to the camera. She was a ham.
Looking back at it, your daughter's like, "Yeah, Dad, I was following your lead. I was hamming it up."
This lady made a thing. I mean, when I Google my name, I could see it up there.
Oh, no.
Trying to get me fired. And then this guy reporter from New York saw it. My sister-in-law knew him because he's Persian or something. And she's like, "What are you doing? You don't even know the facts. You just reposted what this lady said." And all of a sudden, man, it was the worst Christmas morning Eve. I remember talking to my digital team here. I'm like, what the hell? It was awful. Well, this lady wanted like blood. Like she wanted me dead.
She was projecting.
She wanted me fired. I'm like,
why is it everybody thinks that...
She's a bully from Canada. She bullies other people. Another guy called
she does?
him. And he goes, I'm a truck driver. And he's something. She tried to ruin my life and stuff. So this person's
out for blood.
Out for blood. Even though she's bullying people, she's against bullying. That's why I'm like, I'm done.
Everybody thinks that everyone else has to parent the exact same way that you do. Everybody's different. You know your kids. You know what they react to.
And here's the last story, Ryan. A 43-year-old Florida man had an emergency surgery because somebody stabbed him. But now he's facing charges because, while in the surgery, the nurse that was there found drugs hidden in his rectum.
It's in your butt.
She found a crack pipe.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
A lighter.
Oh.
And drugs.
Why would you put the lighter in there?
Fit a crack pipe and a lighter up there?
That's impressive.
That means they're saving it for later.
Yeah.
They ain't just hiding it. If you need the lighter in there, then you need to make sure that you're saving it for later.
Like when bourbons, I like certain things have like a barrel aged, it's like aged in a while.
Bottom aged.
You don't want butt aged. Well, at least they can't get him on intent to distribute it because it clearly looks like he wanted to do it for himself.
Unless he farted.
He actually had his own lighter and crack pipe in
He
there.
distributed it.
It's time for What's Going Down in H-Town on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
Okay, the Rockets signed free agent Clint Capella to a 3-year, $21.5 million deal.
He's back.
Yes.
I used to love him and James Harden together. He's a great, because then we have 3 awesome centers. Although I am scared because some people are making it sound like, what do we have 3 for? we might want to trade Şengün to get Giannis. I don't know. I hope that doesn't happen because I love Şengün, but we'll see what happens.
They also signed free agent Dorian Finney-Smith to a 4-year, $53 million deal.
All you need to know is everyone's saying the Rockets are A+, what they're doing this offseason.
I think it's time to.
Doesn't mean you don't win on paper.
Tickets.
They look like they could be champions next year, but you got to still play the game.
See if the chemistry is there. Houston Astros shortstop Jeremy Pena was placed on a 10-day injured list with a fractured rib. The team announced his decision after the imaging revealed that he had a small fracture in one of his ribs on the left side. Man, the Astros have just been injured nonstop this year.
They keep winning. I was just shocked that they admitted that because usually the Astros don't tell you anything.
They kind of want to hide that.
He had a boo-boo.
He had a boo-boo.
And then, he's not been. Why isn't he even playing for a month? Well, his little boo-boo turned out to be something else, and then something else. So finally, they're being honest.
All right. That's what's going down in H-Town. Now, coming up next, it is time for revenge, and I do understand this involves a vacation revenge.
Vacation revenges are always good.
Yeah, we'll find out what that's all about next on the Roll and Ride Show with Eric.